everyone, it's Lisa.
Hey Rufus.
And, well, do you want to show them what you're doing? What are you doing?
I have some bugs. Some of them turn into like these little mealworms once they start changing, turn into little beetles. So I pick all the little dead bits out and the beetles out of them so that they don't go to waste.
And what do you do with the beetles?
I put them in another big pot with some oat bran and some empty egg box shells.
Oh, I'm going to show you the oat bran.
The oat bran, you can either use that or just get oat bran on its own, and just use the empty egg box shells, and basically put them in there, feed them with vegetables. They eat the oat bran, and then after that they then lay eggs and make lots more mealworms. So
yeah, so the cycle continues.
Yeah. So
it's an interesting hobby, isn't it?
Yeah. I go pick up the old pots where they've started to change from mealworms. Go pick them up for £1 a pot.
In the reptile shops.
Yeah.
So, of course, there is a question. Why do we do this?
I don't know if you can see that one. That one's already started to change. This one, this little, it's got legs. So starting to come out of its. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the little white one. Yeah, starting to come out of its.
There you go. That one.
It's got little legs on it already.
But should we tell them, or should we show them why?
Why?
Why do we do this with the mealworms?
To breed them, so that they lay lots of babies and make lots of little baby mealworms, so that we can feed the beardies.
Our beardies. We've got two beardies.
That's Buff and that's Spike.
So these are our two bearded dragons. So what I thought might be really interesting, because I'm just doing their salads and for all of our animals, and you're doing the bugs, so I thought it might be really interesting to show you around some of our babies, because we've got other babies other than the dogs. Should we show them? So I was doing the salad for the beardies. This is what they eat. They've got Rocket, and then underneath that there is a mix of, it's a superfood salad, just one you can buy in the shops, with spinach and all sorts of lovely stuff in it, some red leaves, and that's all been finely chopped, along with some, I can see little tiny bits there of red pepper just there, which has been finely chopped, and then they've put the Rocket on top because they like their Rocket as is. So that will be both, one goes in each of the beardies vivariums, so that is for them.
So this is Buff's salad. So he's got some Rocket and some bits of pepper and stuff in there, which he likes. Are you going to come out, boy? He says no.
Oh, there's Bob in there. Oh, there's a locust. See those locusts? Oh, I hate locusts.
Let's see if I can get him to
They are nasty.
Come on, boy. I've got you. You're safe. I've got you. Come on then. There's a little moth thing as well. Here he is. Hello, boy.
So, do you want to explain to everybody watching this what he is? Because he's got different colourings to a normal beardie, isn't he?
He's a red hypotrans tiger. So yeah, he's.
So what does that all mean?
Baby. What does it mean?
Yeah.
Well, they say he's red, even though he's sort of a reddy orange, but they class it as a red. He's, how old is he now? About 7 months or something?
It's about 8 months. Yeah.
7, 8 months. And they say he's trans because because he's got white toenails.
Yeah.
And he has the beard and all where he has his spikes. They're all white on the ends of his spikes. And the tiger is basically the pattern down his back. So if you can see the stripes down him.
He's beautiful, isn't he? He's a handsome boy.
He is.
Handsome boy.
He is, isn't he? Oh.
He likes that, doesn't he? He likes his head being so he goes, oh, I have a little sleep now.
He likes seeing his girlfriend as well. Do you want to see your girlfriend?
See, would a bit bob up and down.
You might do.
He says, no.
No, not going to do it. He says, no.
Not going to do it. He says, no, he wants his salad, probably.
He likes his salads. No. He says, no, I'm not going to entertain her at the minute.
No. He says, no, I'm going to eat my salad.
Normally
he
bobs up and down and wants to see her and goes absolute bonkers, don't you, boy? Like you did yesterday when you visited her.
So these are both in 3-foot vivs, and when we upgrade the skink vivs, they will inherit the skink vivs, and we'll sort them all out.
Oh, he's probably knocked them down now instead.
Is he? Yeah, look, have a little bit of your rocket. He likes that. Probably won't eat it on camera though, will he?
I don't know, he might.
No.
All the moisture they get is just from the salad. So they, like I say,
Or
they
from
don't.
the insects, isn't it?
Yeah, or from the bugs, the juice that comes out of the bugs, which is a bit. Yeah, but yeah. We do have a few. Well, these are all dried, nearly all dried up now. But I've been putting. They don't seem to like these pots though for some reason. I'll take those out and get them changed. But yeah. So normally when I feed them, I just put in there. He had four locusts in there today. 4 big locusts. So they are in the drawer. But they're quite big, those ones. They are they extra large locusts. You do get larger ones on that, but like I say, for the size of Spike and Buff, that's the size that they would need.
Yeah.
So they're sort of, I'd say they're just large, really, for
Yeah.
what they are.
So this is our open it back up. This is our feeding drawer.
We've got.
So there is currently. We'll show you what we've got for them, and then we'll introduce you to the other girl.
These are waxworms. So you got.
Sorry if you don't like bugs.
I have to sweep. I have to sweep all the drawer out every so often because even though there's holes in the sides of these pots, they still all the bran comes out the holes and goes into the bottom of the tray. But can't do much about that into the drawer. But yeah,
so
these are
waxworms.
Little waxworms. And
Yep.
like I say, if they don't eat them in time, they'll sort of like start cocooning and then turn into flies, basically.
Yeah, that's what that was in there. There's one
Yeah,
in
a
there.
little fly.
You keep seeing.
So if basically if we put one in there and it gets loose and hides in all of the bark in the bottom,
Yeah.
it will the warmth in there will get it to change and turn into a fly really
There's also
quick.
some mealworms, which you were
Got
going
some-
through earlier.
Oh, these ones are not. These are
What are these?
I don't like picking these up
Oh,
because
they're Mario
these
worms.
they can
I don't
bite.
mind.
They can bite these ones. So the difference of these, if I leave these ones in a pot, if I leave these in here, the mealworms will start to change and turn into beetles. But these, if you leave these in here all together, they won't.
No.
They won't turn into beetles. You have to put them in separate pots on their own. If I wanted to breed these, just so, and they have actually, if the beardies and the skinks don't eat them properly and don't bite their head first, they can turn around and bite them back.
Yeah, that little black bit at the end. I don't know if you can see it there on the top. That's the head.
its head, and
That's
it
the
will
head.
it bites it. They bite. It's biting the end of the tweezers of the
Tries,
tongs.
yeah.
Yep. So Toff, she never used to eat these, but I decided to try her on them. She had one day. She didn't know how to eat it, so she bit it from the bottom upwards, and it turned around and bit her. So she sat there with her mouth open for 2
It's
minutes.
quite funny, wasn't it?
She's
quite comical.
For 2 minutes, she sat there with her mouth open.
But you've also got
These are. I
mealworms.
think these are. Yeah, these are a load of mealworms.
Little mealworms. There's loads in there, look.
tiny little mealworms.
We've also got their oat bran in there. Their
Yeah,
various
oat bran.
powders and concoctions. So
We've-
there's
oh, and
a D3 powder
for
and
the we've got
vitamin
baby
powder.
we've got baby beardies, and so we have in this part calci worms. So these
They're
tiny
little calcium
tiny
worms.
tiny little worms.
Yep. But we'll
These
show you the
little
baby
wigglies.
beardies in a minute.
Yeah, so they eat those.
Should we put Spike's dinner in? Because she's looking at it. She's looking at it. It's here, look. She's going, oh, I really want my dinner. There we go. I'll just close his up. So this is Spike. Was she the first one we got? The first beardie? She was, wasn't she?
Yes, yes, she was. She was really little, wasn't she, when we
Yeah.
first got her?
So she's up here on her platform
Her
thing. She
bugs
likes
are
her
alright.
platform.
She's still got a few bugs in there, but she doesn't like
Yeah.
getting in those. I don't know. They don't seem to like getting in them pots.
No. We'll get some new pots. Well, that's her salad.
We've got your salad. We've got some peppers and stuff in there for her.
So it's really important, it's really important if you do get beardies and things, the substrates, there's a whole lot of different theory about substrates.
So don't give them sand and
Yeah, sand they
and-
can eat. They can cause something called impaction, where they eat and then they can't put it
Right,
out.
she
Oh
goes
look,
there.
she goes, oh I like that. Nom 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 nom. That was really good timing. So yeah, sand they don't like.
No.
Wood chips, some people don't like. These are beech, which has no... The things wood you can't use is pine or cedar, but beech is fine.
She thinks she's royalty, don't you, girl?
Because she gets fed. Look at that, fed by hands, even with her salad. But that's really important. And you'll sometimes see on Facebook, on YouTube rather, people that don't let them have substrate like this. But what you'll find is if you've got a beardie, they like to dig. You're going to pop her out.
Yeah. You can see her there.
There you go. Oh, she's there. They like to dig and they like to bury.
It's because sometimes you see the camera look like flickering. It's because of the light at the back.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. A bit more. Oh, she says, I like my rocket. Oh, yum, yum, yum.
She loves rocket.
She does. It's like catnip for cats. Or catnip for beardies. But that's her water bowl. And they've got, each of them have got a hide, which doubles up as a basking spot. Yeah. And a heat lamp, which is on a timer. No, it's not. Sorry, it's on a thermostat, which is what these wires are in the back. And a UVA.
She's a lazy madam.
UVA, UVB bulb. That's why it's flickering on camera now.
Yeah. And if you feed her, she'll turn into like a lazy madam.
Yeah. Do you want to get her out?
She's royalty, aren't you? Are you royalty? Come on then. And there she is. This is Spike. She's... I think they are about the same age, these two.
Well, I think he's about a month older, don't
he? Maybe, yeah. But they're in about the same age. But,
and they both came from a really lovely reptile store in Leeds called Tyrannosaurus Pets. It's a really, really, really lovely shop where the people that work there a lot of the times will breed the animals themselves, so it's very good husbandry. They take in unwanted pets and things. Wow, I've just seen, look at the size of that locust up there that is in Todd's Viv. I don't know, so it's flickering a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's on the light.
The size of that. That's obviously escaped.
Yeah, it must have done.
It looks like a stick insect.
Living in there
huge.
at the moment. Wow.
We've got a new pet.
That's an adult, that is.
That's a huge one.
That's an adult, is that? So that's been living in there a little while.
Yeah, so Toth will get hold of that soon. But anyway, so this is Spike, and she's also a hypo red.
She's a
tiger.
She's
something.
a trans hypo tiger, and she's red as well, and that's her colour.
And that's her colouring, and she's got. You can't really see it in this light. I think she's due a shed soon. But
possibly.
When she's just shed, she's got these lovely little blue bits that come up there, isn't she?
That's what I say, he's got slightly bigger blue bars on his, but that's what they are, they're blue bars on the back.
Yeah, and she also likes being stroked under her chin, and then just on the top of her head, she likes that. Yeah, so we've got Spike and Buff, which is slightly loosely based on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
He does a bit of bobbing.
Oh, he might do.
Here he goes, look.
Oh, there he is. He's seen his girlfriend and he's trying to impress her.
That's what he does.
But they're both about a year too young at least before they even start doing naughty
minimum of 18 months old before they can even start to do any naughties or anything. And that's if we want them to do that at that point. We'll see how they get on.
But she's actually wanting to get in with him, look.
Yeah. She just wants to get in a Viv.
But that's changed because she never used to want to pop her back in.
She gets in and she shows.
Salad for the blue tongue skinks. It's the same as the beardies. It's finely chopped, and then it's got some premium cat food in. Now the blue tongue skinks are both on a diet of locusts, mealworms, snails. We vary it all the time, but salad is kind of their mainstay. But today, because to make sure they've got enough nutrients and enough of a good vitamin balance, we also like to give them some very, very good quality, premium quality cat food. So it's got no grains, no rice, it's just fortified cat food with lots and lots of vitamins in. But because we know the skinks, if we don't mix it in with the salad, then they will eat the cat food and leave the salad. So we've just given that a good old mix. This is Jakar. He is an Indonesian blue tongue skink. You've got a bit of salad on your head. There you go. He's an Indonesian blue tongue skink. He's about 2 years old, so he's about fully formed now, isn't he? About fully grown, Rufus.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is a vivarium. He's in a 4-foot viv. He's got a substrate of orchid bark, mixed in with some sphagnum moss. He's got a huge basking rock there, which gets really nice and warm for him. That's his water bowl. We're going to upgrade him to a water bowl like Toth's. Well, might even get that today or tomorrow actually. He's got a big hide there that he likes going under and hiding, with more sphagnum moss on and some artificial plants in there. And as you can see at the moment, he's got a growing salad pot thing from Asda. Now, we would say he's always got these in, but he hasn't, has he? Because we can't get hold of them. So sometimes they're really hard to get hold of. But there he is, look. If you just see...
The place I think they do them most of the time, I think, is Sainsbury's.
Yeah. We haven't got one near us, that near us. If you look just under or past him, see the snail shell there? He's just had a snail, and he's crunched all that. But yeah, he is absolutely lovely. He's got his own personality, hasn't he? He comes out of the Viv when he wants to, and he'll stay in there if he doesn't want to come out. But this is his salad mix with the cat food in, so I'm just going to find a place to put it. There we go. And he'll now munch down on that whenever he wants. The Indonesian species is a tropical species, so they like to have damp conditions. So we spray down his Viv, we spray that down every morning, or every other morning at least. If it's not done every other day, it can affect his breathing. But there you go. He's just been out in the garden today, so I'll actually put a couple of pictures in here of what he got up to in the garden. Oh, he likes his cat food salad. He really does. Oh, he's getting right in there, look.
What's he got?
That's Jakar eating his cat food salad. Yummy.
Is that what he's got? Cat food.
This is Toth's vivarium. She's also in a 4-foot Viv. We will upgrade them to a larger one at some point. I want to have a go at doing the bioactive vivariums. If you know what that is, it's where you plant plants and soil, and you have microbes and things in the soil, and it's all a living vivarium. But you can't see her right now because she's actually underneath that big log thing there. That's a hollowed out log,
So do you think if
and
you
she's
bought
in
a
there at the
millipede
moment.
and put that in there, that they would eat it?
I don't know actually whether they'd eat a millipede, not the giant millipedes, but that's her water bowl. As you can see, we're going to get one the same size for Jakar. Oh, did I just see a little tongue flicker there? Did I see a little flicker? No, I don't think I did. Oh yeah, look, she's just there. Hello, Toff. So they are named after two characters from Babylon 5. I'm just going to put her salad in there. Here, Toff. Here's some lunch. They're named after two characters from Babylon 5, which is Natoth and Jakar, which are the two Narn species. But yeah, there you go. So that's Toth set up. Getting all steamy now because of where it was sprayed down earlier, but she'll come out in a bit and eat her lunch.
You're a bit late, mate. He's coming at the front.
Oh, he's bobbing.
Yeah,
I do
he's
thought
there.
Toth was just trying to go after that locust.
Yeah.
I think she might have actually got it.
Did she get it?
I think so. It's not there, is it?
Oh, no, it's there next to her. It's right in front of her. It's right down there next to her. Just there.
She's looking up.
Yep, it's just there. It's just there, next to her.
Oh yeah, I can see it. That's why. It's why she hasn't eaten it yet.
Yep. Do you want me to grab it for her?
No.
Because it will dice it.
Oh yeah, grab it for her then. Grab it.
See if I can grab it with some tongs. Because she'll try and eat me otherwise if she thinks it's... Oh.
Be warned, if you don't like live feeding, then please look away now.
Look, it's got wings, look. Here you go, girl. Here you go, girl. She says, thank
Oh,
you.
she's got it,
Give me
and
the
she's got the
tongs.
tongs.
And the tongs. Give me the tongs. That's why I don't feed her by hand. Because she's got big teeth. You can see her. She's got big teeth, hasn't you, girl? She says, I'm off
She's
with
taking
it.
it away. She's
I'm
going
off
to take
with
it
She
somewhere.
says, I'm off with it. She says, you're not having it. It's mine. I'm going to take it through the water.
There you are. then.
Sometimes she'll dip it in the water and then she'll go, even though she's got one tiny little bug in her mouth, she'll shake her head
Yeah, she's taking it back in her hide
into
to
her
eat.
house.
There's a little point that she eats just behind there, where she likes to eat her food. But anyway, so that's 4 of our reptiles. We do have 2 more, don't we?
We do.
So what are they then?
We've got, this is a little boy. They are, we think about, how old are they now? About 9 weeks or so old. 10 weeks though.
Yeah, 10 11 weeks
now.
now, we think.
So yeah, it's a little boy we've got. He's quite dark, but obviously a little girl at the back. She's a little bit bigger, but they are from blood red parents. So we're hoping that they'll turn out a really nice colour.
She's got a lot of orange in her, isn't she? Whereas he seems to be a lot more darker. So that colouring wise could come out really nice.
Because
you can just see their pot of bugs. They've got calci worms and things.
They're like these just like, I don't think you can see those ones there, the bugs. But yeah, I'd say they've got the same sort of salad, just chopped slightly smaller. And I think because the parents are blood red, obviously you get a combination of a red colour and then a sort of blacky sort of colour within the red, which makes them look really dark red. So we're hoping that eventually, when they're bigger, they'll turn out really nice and maybe be big enough, I suppose, when they're about a year and a half old.
They might have babies.
Possibly we'll see how they get on. But obviously between now and then is a long time, isn't it? Yeah. Then they don't like I say, colour wise, they'll continue changing colour now up until, like I say,
about the first year, isn't it?
The first year before.
With every shed.
You see, so the likes of Spike and Buff are not finished changing colour fully yet, but I don't expect them to be too much different from what they are now. No. Whereas these
will change
quite a lot in that time.
But it's the same. They've got the same setup. They've got a water bowl over there. There's another little lid that we put in with a bit of extra water for them, which we're going to go and sort that out now as well. They've got a hide. They've got their lamp. They've got a Baskin rock hide which they can go in. They've got their bark. They've got something to climb on. So yeah, this is a 2-foot viv that they're in. And obviously they've got their thermometers and everything else, which are all been set. So this currently is a 2-foot viv, and this will be updated as they grow. And eventually we might have to separate them. We're not sure yet. We will.
When they're about 4 months or so old, we'll have to split them up and give them their own viv each.
Otherwise the boy gets horny, doesn't he?
He can do.
Yeah, so there's just a little tiny bit more water. They're a desert species. They're not known for drinking water, but because they are so young and so tiny. I mean, this is what? We've had them about 3 weeks, haven't we? Mm-hmm. And they were even smaller. They were half the size.
Tiny.
They were dinky. But yeah, so that is all of our reptiles. So that's all our reptiles and our molluscs. Would you say it's a lot of hard work looking after them? No. It's a bit of work though, isn't it?
We've got used to it now, don't we?
So when we get up in the mornings, we will cut them up a salad. Oh, yep. Buff is just bobbing up and down, as he does, like that. So we cut them up their salads, and you pick through all the bugs and that, don't you? And you're sort of growing a colony of bugs, as you do. But yeah, so that is all of our reptiles and our molluscs. We've got 2 more aminors down here, as you can normally sort of...
Oh, this one.
Hello, Ruby.
Is she an
aminor? They're aminors.
Are you an aminor?
There we are, look, there we go. So we've got our 2 other our dogs here as well, which, as you know, are Ruby and Alvy. And I've got to say, they've settled in really well since Luna went, haven't they? Yeah. They've really, really calmed down. Ruby is obsessed now because that's her treat box there, so she wants a treat. That's what that is. But yeah, so anyway, we will see you on another video, and this has been the introduction to all of our pets that we said we were going to do. Well, not all of our pets, but that's for another video.
Yeah.
Anyway, as we always sometimes say, whatever you're up to, whoever you are, remember to always be authentic.
Yeah.